Today's Top 5 Wednesday is series you want to start this year, so let's do this. Hi everybody, it's Lydia here. This is pretty simple, just series you haven't read yet you want to start in 2015. So at number 5 is the Jongau series by Bruce Holsinger. This is about a guy named John who is a poet and trader, and he lives during the reign of Richard II in England, and one day he is tasked by Geoffrey Chaucer, yes, the Geoffrey Chaucer, to discover and track down this book. And the trouble with this book is that it has caused the death of one person already, and tracking it down could put John in danger too. Ooh. At number 4 is the Mica Gray series by Laura Lamb. It reminds me a lot of The Night Circus. It's about a mysterious circus and there's all magic, and it's about a girl who prefers to climb trees and wear corsets and all that jazz. The third one, I believe, is out this year. The first one is called Pantomime. It's been on my TBR for a while now, and I keep looking at the cover because the cover looks really cool and I'm really fascinated by it. So I keep looking at it and thinking I must read this, but I haven't got around to it yet. So 2015 is the year. And number 3 is Dissonant by Erica Rourke. This is about a girl named Dell. I think it's a girl, or is it a guy? I think it's a girl. Doesn't matter. It's only gender, doesn't matter. This is about a world where every decision you make, at the time you make a decision, a new parallel world splits off where you have made the opposite decision, and that world goes on. And Dal is a walker who is training to be a walker who is tasked with kind of controlling the parallel worlds, and while doing this she stumbles across a secret that will unravel and change her world forever. It just sounds really exciting. I've always wanted to read more books about parallel worlds because I think the whole kind of sliding doors thing is really interesting and fascinating. So yeah, hopefully I'll get around to that. And also the cover is really fascinating. I'm not going to lie, half of the books on this top 5 I've picked because of the covers of the first book. I just think they look really cool. But yeah. And number 2 is Masque of the Red Death by Bethany Griffin, and this is, as the title might suggest, inspired by Edgar Allan Poe's story of the same name, and it's about a girl who lives in a world where the plague is basically just running riot, and yet she kind of lives in total ignorance of it and goes to parties and wears beautiful dresses and just has fun, and then she stumbles across these two guys, one of whom is a club proprietor and one of whom is a smart aristocrat, and she has to, I don't know, something happens and her world changes, as always. It's basically the tagline of every book, isn't it? Her world changes, it's thrown into disarray and she must fix it. So yeah, but that just, I am a big fan of Edgar Allan Poe, and Masque of the Red Death is one of my favourites, if not my favourite. So yeah, I keep meaning to read this book, and again, the cover is gorgeous. And at number 1 is the Kill Shakespeare graphic novel series by Conor McCrory, Anthony Del Cole and Andy Bellinger. Oh, there's so many names. I'm really bad at remembering names, but I think I got that right. So this is a graphic novel series, and I've heard kind of mixed opinions about this, but I really want to check it out because I love Shakespeare and I really want to get more into graphic novels this year. And this is about it's about a world where all of Shakespeare's best and biggest heroes are trying to track down this magical wizard, aka Shakespeare, in order to defeat the worst villains, aka, you know, all the worst villains in Shakespeare I can't think of, Iago and all that jazz. I just really want to check it out, and I have heard really mixed reviews about it, so I'm sort of not sure what to expect from it, so I'm going into it with low expectations in the hope that I might enjoy it. But yeah, that I definitely want to read this year because I'm a Shakespeare geek, you know, I'm going to read a graphic novel about Shakespeare. So that's it for today's top 5. I'll be back tomorrow with a review video, but until then, I hope you have a good day, and bye!